We gotta learn. Class is in session, chat. We're learning. We're learning. This is how you flirt over text, because this is where REASE fails. This is what REASE is worse at. So we all need to learn.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to flirt over text.
What is this dialect that she's speaking with?
And I'll be giving you some examples.
Let's go,
as well.
chat.
And this goes for all the shy guys out there, or maybe
That's me.
just guys looking to figure out if their game is really as strong as they thought it was.
I need to make sure my game's strong.
So in today's video, as I already said, I'd like to address this because I realize there are lots of men out there who, you know, suck at the flirting games.
That's chat. Y'all suck at the Let me get my notes. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Let me tell y'all, chat. Y'all suck at the flirting game. Let me take out my giant notepad. It's time for us to write some things down because class is in
By
session.
the time they're done, they're either completely turning you off with their words, actions, or inactions, or basically, you know, they just have no game.
That's chat. That's chat.
Walk away feeling defeated. Mostly. Yeah. If that's you, and you know yourself, you don't need me to tell you. If that's you I'm talking about,
okay.
Thank you so much for joining this particular video. I'm gonna make it worth your while. How to flirt over text.
How to flirt over text.
Right now.
Okay.
Number one. Now, in my opinion, the first tip is to keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet. I failed on that before. I've actually texted a girl all week long and it eventually faded into nothing. So short and sweet. You gotta get the number, then you try to secure an in-person date as soon as possible. That is good technique. Write that down.
Very important. Short and
second camera
sweet.
Come from?
Now, there are a lot of guys who just go out there and, you know, it's like, okay, I've seen this girl, I'm really feeling her.
Yes.
Let me just go right ahead and tell her everything that's on my mind. You know, how she made me feel, how your heart was just, you know, out of your chest when you saw her, and that kind of thing. I mean,
look at that.
That might actually be a cool thing to do, but alternatively, don't forget that depending on how you do it, it might come across as imposing, downright disruptive, or maybe even unwelcome, depending on, once again, who you're talking to and the circumstances surrounding, you know, where she currently is at. So if you want to know how to flirt with a woman over text,
how do you flirt
first tip is to keep it short and simple.
Short and simple.
Short and simple. There is an acronym that says KISS. And forgive me, there are planes flying overhead. But there is an acronym that says KISS.
KISS.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, Chad.
I should probably wait for the plane to pass.
Okay. We ain't got time for this. You playing with my heart.
Stupid.
Okay.
What that simply means is when you're sending a text to a woman, amongst other things. Go straight to the point. Don't blab, don't brag, don't stretch the conversation unnecessarily. If you ask me, you might even want to make a deliberate effort to use open-ended questions that will motivate her to talk some more. Because if you ask questions like,
no, you're gonna give me a commercial? I'm trying to learn.
You on red, waiting hours to reply, or ghosting you whenever you ask her out. And listen up and face this f***ing fact. She's always on.
Look, they've been giving me commercials that make me I'm a loser. What's up?
And she says,
I text her what's up and she say nothing. Yeah, she don't really like me.
What will you say after that? Okay, maybe.
What will I say? Having a good day.
Then she says,
yes.
Are you going to be doing that little dance with your thumbs or twiddling with your thumbs to try and figure out what to type next?
Look at
Open-ended questions always allow the person who's being asked the question to elaborate, you know. So instead of saying, how was your day today?
What should I say?
Something like, hey, I had a really terrible day. I had a flat tire.
Flat tire? I can't even drive.
Happened either at school or at work.
I don't even have a job.
I'm kind of hoping that you had a better day than I did. Now, not only have you told her that you want to know whether her day is actually going well.
Pretty good.
You've also started by telling her how your day went. So most likely her, you know, answer would be something that's more engaging as opposed to a simple yes or no answer.
Instead of how you doing today, you start talking BS. You know, I just lost 3 times in 2K, having a bad day, my hair won't grow. How are you feeling today? You know, how is the day going for you? I hope it's going better than mine. Okay, Reese, that's the game. We're learning.
Okay.
We're
so
learning.
Keep that in mind. You
We're
need to
learning.
keep it simple if you're going to make any kind of progress over text.
Look at
so,
that.
An example of keeping it short and sweet could be,
missing that face, send me a picture. Oh, that's risky. So I had a crazy dream about you. Ooh, write that down. What are you doing this weekend besides being with me? I think girls really like that because you're taking control. They like that blunt. Yes, write this down. Those are bangers.
I think you just scored 100.
Chat, what are y'all thinking about that? What are y'all thinking
Let me know
about
what you
that?
think in the comments below. Stay positive. Stay positive. And I know it can be hard, especially if maybe the
She's
lady
setting me up
who's,
for
who
failure.
you're engaging with is not forthcoming, right? But it's always good to keep a positive tone. So typically flirting is supposed to be friendly, lighthearted, not taken too seriously, okay? So if you want to flirt with a woman,
Flirt with a woman.
you need to keep that whole positive energy and let it shine through the messages that you send.
Okay,
so remember,
let it
if you're
shine
going for
through the-
flirty tone, you always want to keep it light and avoid talking about heavy intense stuff.
artillery.
Okay? Because then that makes the conversation awkward, and especially if she's not really too keen on engaging with you, then you lose out from the get-go. So you can send a text like,
Got great news, and guess what? You're the only one I want to tell. Whoa! Now she feeling special. Thinking about that story you told me, when do I get to hear more? Wait, what story? Wait, now you just making shit up. Why? What story did a girl tell me? What is she talking about? Where did this one just... Now, how am I supposed to text a girl that she never told me a story before? What are you talking about?
or
That movie you mentioned, I'm hooked. How do you know me so well? Huh? No, I'm not liking this technique right here. Look at her sticking her tongue out like she on to something. I'm sick of this shit now. Now I'm getting mad.
what do you think?
I think that's bogus.
This might get you somewhere.
It ain't
That
get me
whole
nowhere.
Thing about her being the first person you wanted to tell, or her being the first person you thought about, kind of tells her that, hey, I really, really like you, and you know, I actually have you in mind most of the time, and I'd like to get you to know you a little bit if you're open for it. Okay, so messages like that will get you far. All right, number 3, be complimentary.
Compliments.
Be complimentary.
No. I've given a girl too many compliments before and she ghosted me.
Flattery will get you anywhere.
No. I've heard that if you give a girl too many compliments, you come off as a fan, and a girl don't like that. That I lost on that before. Now you telling me shit I already failed on. Now this is, I can't win to lose, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm really tired. I don't want to be here no more.
I do believe that, you know, the more sincere a comment or a compliment is,
What are you talking
the
about?
it will
More
be taken to
sincere?
heart and seen for what it truly
Reese
is.
is
all right?
sincere.
So don't go about, you know, saying stuff like, "Oh, I think you have an amazing," and you mention a body part, knowing very well that the woman is probably even insecure about that. Better yet, if you're not sure, then don't even go there trying to mention body parts or trying to compliment her on any kind of any part of her body, because it gets
How
tricky when
old
it
this
comes
video
to
is?
women.
This was back in December. This is recent. It was December the 17th. That's why I'm trying to take notes.
The way men see women is completely different from how we see ourselves.
I don't want to
And so
see
the
them at all.
thing that may be really getting you going
What?
might be that thing that really makes her feel down because she thinks maybe she has too little of, a whole lot more of, etc., etc. All right, so
hear that,
learn to be
bro.
complimentary. Let her know if there's certain things about her that you like. And if you ask me, steer clear of compliments that necessarily involve her body and more about the way she thinks,
I
her
thought
brain,
you was here
her
to help me.
achievements, and that kind of thing.
I really
a lot of
thought
women
this
like
was
to
gonna
think,
help
and
me.
especially women who aren't, and you can tell usually the kind of woman that you're dealing with. If
I
she's
can't
a woman
tell
who
anything.
isn't big on looks necessarily, and is not the kind who will go on social media to take pictures and show her behind, because that seems to be the only level.
Those the girls I want. I ain't got time for this no more. So I'm single and focusing on personal growth. I watch these videos to help improve things when I do jump back into the dating world. Jessica, you changed my views on a lot of things. I can only pray that I end up with a woman of your caliber. Thank you for being you. Look at Earl. Look at Earl. What are you talking about, Earl? I pray I end up with a woman of your caliber. Get out of here, Earl. You ain't even helping nobody, bruh. Oh, I so wish I had an older sister like you to give me dating advice. So amazing. This ain't even amazing advice. Now I'm getting mad. She got one more.
She has. Then she would appreciate compliments via text in a manner that complements her thought processes more than anything else. Okay? All right, let's move on to our final tip.
Give me one more.
For today's video.
All right,
and it's simply to ask a playful question. So, once again,
when I'm spitting your butt.
Flirting is supposed to be lighthearted,
yes,
playful, not too serious, not too intense, like I said in a previous conversation. So send a playful message,
I like
a playful text. You know, for example,
how you gonna give me a commercial before the
or like this girl, and immediately you think to yourself, this girl is out
of my league because I'm
unattainable.
bald.
And the truth is, you know what? She is out of your league.
No!
Not for the reasons that you think. So let me explain. You see, if you're like most men, you might think incredibly hot women are out of your league because you're ugly.
I am ugly. My chat tell me that every fucking day. It's like what they do. Like, what are you talking about?
You are unattractive. You don't have $1 million in your bank.
I don't have $1 million.
You're too skinny, or you're too fat, or you're too old, or you're too whatever. You're not 6 feet tall.
I'm not.
Six-pack abs and bulging biceps.
How are you supposed to be making me think I could do anything? You telling me everything that's wrong with me. Like, this ain't making no sense right now.
So on and so forth. And it's natural that you think that way. After all, thousands of movies, TV shows, ads, magazines, and so on have fed you the wrong ideas about what women want for years.
Then what do women want?
The real reason why most normal, everyday guys can't get those sexy, top-tier women is something completely different. Something
then what is
it? Never expect. Something no male dating expert and pickup guru is ever going to tell you about.
What are they not telling me?
The interesting part is, once you deal with that real issue, that one thing, all of those gorgeous, high-quality girls suddenly fall into your league. Meaning, all of a sudden, beautiful women
Get to the point. What are you talking about?
They'll be more excited to chat with you and go out with you. They'll flirt with you, and they'll be eager to date you.
I ain't got time for this, bro. You're just out here talking. Guess which emoji I put next to your name on my phone? I might be too old for this one. I'm in my 30s. I can't really say this to a girl. Well, you think an older woman want to hear this shit?
She may say,
which one?
And then you can respond,
the eggplant. I'd like to show it to you in person.
Okay.
What?
Let's try another one.
How can I concentrate when all I do is think of you?
She may answer,
want to hang this weekend. That's only if she like you.
And you might end up getting somewhere. Now, before you click off today's video, let me bring you also a few helpful hints. Now, if you've already
Who the hell is this?
met up in person at least
Get
once,
this goofy
or you've
ass
been
off the
conversing
couch.
quite a lot, then you can use flirty texts as an opportunity to solidify an inside joke. Now, the thing about that is inside jokes, you know, sort of elicit a feeling of intimacy, familiarity, and they usually go down very well. And that is only if you do.
All this video showed me is that I can't get nobody. Chat, I'm ugly. I'm not tall enough. I'm bald. I don't have enough money. And if a girl do like me, I'ma text her the wrong conversation and she won't like me no more. I'm just not meant to pass whatever tests I'm supposed to be studying for.
You indeed
At a certain
have some
point,
kind
you
of
just gotta
inside
let it
joke,
go.
a joke that's shared between just the two of you, that if you made a comment in public.
She talking about an inside joke, bro. I don't even go outside. I'm done. Y'all just be saying